Hello everyone, in this video we're going to set up footstep sounds, and we're also going to set up the way you would do different surfaces, so it will detect which surface is below you and play the correct sound. So I'm in my project that I'm building. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to create a new folder and we're going to call this surfaces. So in here, we're going to right click and go to physics, and we want a physical material. The physical material class we're just going to use as physical material. And I'm going to call this PM for physical material underscore. Let's create a few. So we'll have dirt, and then we'll have, say, wood, maybe snow. So we can open these. So in here, this is where you can change like the friction of things, how slippy the surface is, and there's a few other settings. So now we have these, we need to go into the project settings, and we want to search for surface. And in this section here is where we can assign our custom surfaces for the physics material. So what we do here is we can type, so we have wood, we have snow, and then we have dirt. So this is where you fill the names of them in, basically. You have 62 here, which should be more than enough for any game. So once you've got that, we can go back into these, and we can actually assign them now. So surface type, we can assign here. So this dirt one, we're going to say dirt. The snow one and the wood. So we have snow, assign snow, wood, we assign wood. And the way you can use these now is, for example, this floor here, if I click on it and I go to my details page over here, I scroll down, let's see. So it's not here. So we'll make a new test model. So I will just create, actually it's a material. So what I'll do is in here, I will just create a quick material. So M underscore dirt, M underscore snow, and then M underscore wood. And dirt, I will make a brown color. And in here, the way you set the material physics is if you go into the details, we scroll down, you have phys material, and we can assign that here. So this one would be dirt, and we can apply it and save. So we have one for snow. So snow would be, let's do like a pinky white, just so it's different. Same again, phys material, snow. And then the final one is the wood, which we will do as like an orange. And here in the phys material, we can type wood, like this. So what we'll do is we will create some, where are they? They are in shapes. We'll create just some planes like this. And I will make them like this. There we go. And we'll have 3. So we can do like this and like this. And then we'll assign the textures. So dirt, we'll assign that one. Snow will be the middle one. And wood will be that one. So now we have these. But how do we now have footsteps that will detect these different areas and play the sound based on that? So the way we're going to do this is, first of all, we are going to, because I'm using the first person template, we're going to go into the first person, where is it? The arms, animation, and run forward, because the even though we're not running, like if we're walking, the animation uses this. We want to say, let's do a test. So what we can do is we could say 5 seconds into this animation, on this track here, this number 1, which is a notify track, we can right click, add a notify, and we can do a, let's say we will play sound. And the sound we will play will be, let me make sure you can hear. The sound we will play will be this one. So we know it's working. So if I save now and I try this, so I walk forward, you can see there's a footstep. So what we can do is if we copy this and say, if we do 10 seconds like this, so we go left, no, that's too quick. So say 25, I think it's milliseconds actually. So let's see. So that might work, like something like this. If we do, or maybe 20, like this. Let's try this. So left, right. Still a bit too. We'll do 25 for now. Like this. This is a lot easier if you use a third-person skeleton because you can actually see when the foot hits the floor. So the next one, we will take this again and we will move it to. So we need 20 from here, which will be 45, like that. So if I just play this, if I go, so that would be, so left, it'd be around the, I think. So I do, so that, let's try it. So it's not perfect, but it's a lot easier with a third person skeleton because you can see the feet, because this is just the arms don't actually, I'm not, let me check. Actually, there is a way of showing the skeleton. So if I go foot, left foot, oh, never mind. So you can see. It's not really well. But anyway, for now, we'll do this. And so now when we walk around, we have sounds at play, but we don't want that to happen. So now we know roughly the numbers we want, which is 5, 25, 45. Oops. We can delete these, and we're going to do a new thing, which is we're going to do a notify. We're going to make a new notify, and we're going to call it footstep. Right? And then, so we want 5. We can copy that, and we can do 25. Copy that and do 45. If you're wondering how I'm moving these and this at the same time, if you click here and then hold shift, you can move it all together to get it lined up easier like this. So now we have some notifies, but we want to actually trigger these now and do something with them. So what we can do is we can open up the arm or whichever animation blueprint you're using. For me, it's this. We can open this up here and we can actually grab the event we just made. We can right click here and we can search, well, it's here, add an anim notify event. If we look, we have one here called footstep. If I just do a print string here and we check, so we say hello. So when it triggers, we now get hello, which is what we want. But it only triggers once, and that's because this animation, for some reason, only plays once, the running animation. So in the anim graph, in the locomotion state, this FPP run, we can click on it, and we can just say loop animation. So Let's go back now. So if we try now, if we walk, we're printing hello, which means our footsteps. What we want to do now, back in the anim graph, in the event graph, is when this fires here, we're going to do a line trace down from our player to the floor to see what surface we actually hit. And to do that, we're going to get the player location. And the way we can do this is we need to add a few nodes to here. And the first one will be, can I remove that? There we go. The first one will be, it'll be the function here, and it'll be initialize animation. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try get pawn owner, and we're going to cast to, for me, my character is BP underscore, where is my character? BP underscore first person character, BP underscore first person character. So my character is this. Try get pawn owner, put into the object. As first person BP, we're going to promote it here. And we can check quickly to see if that's worked. If we do a print string and we press play, we get hello here. So now we have the player character variable saved. Is that used? No. We're going to drag out here and get it. And then we're going to get actor location. From footstep, we're going to do a line trace by channel. The start is going to be the actor location. The end point is going to be the get actor location plus, not plus, sorry, it's going to be minus 200. So basically sending a line down from the player, its middle, downwards 200 units to see what is below us. Now you can modify this whichever, like how long you want the trace to go, but I've used this and it works fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do persistent, and we're going to try this out. So as I'm walking, we're basically doing a line trace down like this, as you can see. What we want to do now is the out hit, we want to get surface type. And this is going to check we're going to do, actually, make sure, we're going to do a branch here to make sure we hit something in case we're jumping or whatever. That thing needs to go away. Now we have this, we're going to get the surface type, and we're going to go switch on E physical surface. And we're going to put that into true. So what we can do now is these three here are the ones that we've created. And the top one is if we move on a surface that has no surface, like no physical material applied, it will go to this. So what we can do here, we can do print string and do default surface. And we can just do this. Or actually, yeah, we can do this. So we can copy these again. And we can do that and then that. So wood, snow, dirt. Let's give it a try. And we're going to actually change these. So the key is number 1. That just means whenever this print string triggers, it will overwrite whatever it is in that key, which will be the current surface type. So let's try this. If we press play now. So if we start walking, we're walking on the default. We walk on this surface. Now we're walking on wood. This one, we're walking on the snow. And this one, we are walking on the dirt. So what you would do now is you would have a sound cue or a meta sound that would hold some sounds for you. And then you could play, so you would do play sound. Now, depending on what you want, if you want the sound to maybe actually spawn in the world and have echo and things like that, you can do spawn sound at location, and then you have the option for the attenuation, which is it affected by wind? Is it affected by objects around it? Does it echo? Does it do whatever? And to do this, what you would do is, so say for wood, you would, on the out hit, you could break. You could get the impact point, the sound. Let's find one that's not too loud. Let's just use this. And now if we go and walk along, so default. Default. Then the rest will make a sound. So it's all about you playing around with this to see what the correct timing is. So I hope this has been useful. You've now got a simple to set up surface system that you can have multiple surfaces, different sounds, while running in a first-person character. Oh, that's been useful. If you want to support me, I set up a Patreon. I'm going to put some project stuff in there, some like complete projects, some different things. For now, there's nothing really on there. I also have a buy me a coffee if you want to do that. And I will see you in the next video.